there's no age for marriage in Islam. So that's just basically it.
Okay, cool. But
Yeah.
what I'm talking about is the consummation of the marriage. Is it okay to consummate marriage with prepubescent girls?
Yeah, sure.
As far as I know,
Damn, he,
I
you're the
don't.
most honest Muslim I spoke to ever on this. No, no, no dodging a bullet.
Yeah, I don't care. Like, give the argument against it.
That is not right. They're not of sound mind,
What's
body,
the
and spirit.
argument? Yeah, I know
They're
that's
not
what
of
you.
sound mind, body,
What's
and
the
spirit.
argument for that?
They're not of sound mind, body, and spirit.
And why is that issue?
Because it traumatizes them and causes issues.
What is it? So how are you defining trauma?
Mental trauma, physical trauma.
Like, what does that mean?
So mental trauma in the fact that they have an older man who they're not mentally ready for, entering them and controlling them.
Wait, how do you judge mentally ready?
When someone has mental competence to be able to make their own decisions without inflicting themselves any serious harm or damage.
Well, that's no one then, because people who are 50 years old can make decisions that cause harm to themselves.
Okay, to believers and girls.
Bro, what you're doing is you're trying to argue away from the point. Okay, cool. So you're
No,
just
no,
saying
no.
it's okay.
I'm responding to you because you
All right,
said
cool. So once again,
yeah.
I'm saying in no way, shape, or
You
form.
defined
And no
sound
way.
age.
I'm saying no in no way, shape, or form should anyone prepubescent be being entered by a man.
Yeah, I said, and then I asked you, what's the argument for that?
Is that okay? Cool. So physically, it's not healthy for them. It destroys their
Okay,
innards.
like what's the evidence for that?
Just go look up any case of any child mole, and you'll see that it destroys their insides and can destroy and stop them having kids, which is probably the reason why Aisha never had any kids.
She didn't marry anyone after the Prophet ﷺ.
Yeah, but she was with the Prophet for 9 years, right?
Yeah, but none of the Prophet's wives had kids either.
So was that the problem with the Prophet, or was it the problem with them?
I don't know. Some people don't have kids.
Okay.
Prophet ﷺ, his kids were all with Khadija, and he had two more with another one named Maria.
So the Prophet did have kids.
Yeah, he had kids. I'm saying none of his wives, like he wasn't married to just Aisha. He was married to like
I know.
8 other women who also didn't have any kids to either.
So you believe in this, but I just want to draw back to the point. You believe in this day and age it's alright to have sexual relations with prepubescent girls?
Yeah, I mean, if their father agrees to it and like it's a valid marriage, there's no issue with it.
With no age limit?
Yeah.
Okay. That's crazy. All right, cool. Let's move on to the next verse. Do you believe it's cool?
Is that it? Is you just concede?
No, I'm saying if you're saying it's okay, I'm not gonna
Well,
argue against you.
yeah,
You
right.
think it's okay.
I said it's okay, and you didn't refute it. Like, you
Well,
didn't give
I'm
an
saying
argument
I
for
don't think
why
it's okay in any way, shape, or form. I'm just saying if that's
Why
your
do you
point,
think that?
because
Yeah,
I've just
Stackz,
explained to
can
you.
you tell us why? So about the prepubescent thing, I'm not aware of. But as far as I know, in respect of God's laws and statutes, right? When you want to marry a woman, the only conversation you need to have is with her legal guardian, her father, and potentially her family or her tribe if the father is not present. So why is it that you, as a Christian man, why do you have an issue with that?
Because there's a difference between marriage and consummation of marriage.
So where are you getting a specific age from to consummate marriage?
What in Islam?
Secular.
No, in
So-
you're a Christian, right? So where are you getting a specific age from? Well, first of all, I should ask you, as a Christian, what age should it be?
The age of law in my country.
yeah, but that was made by like Rockefeller.
But you can be in a country where the government is are Satan worshippers. Like what? Where you just go back.
Would I be living there?
You're living in it.
Yeah, you are living in it, bro.
Would I be living there where they're making me follow the satanic rules?
Secular
You're
laws
literally living in it.
are satanic. If you look at what the Mosaic law,
I'm not saying they're not satanic. I'm saying are they making me follow satanic practices?
Yes.
yeah,
Like, such as
Yeah, so like your money is like involved in like what do you call it, fractional reserve banking, where they just create it from thin air at interest.
okay.
Satanic, bro. That's like intended to like create people into debt slaves forever. You know, even if we paid all
No,
the
that's
money,
if you
like
put yourself in interest. If you put
no,
down
that's
yourself.
if you participate with their money. You're in it now.
Okay, I don't
Even
have
if
a
you're
bank.
born, you have like
We're going completely somewhere else. So according
yeah.
to you, you just said that you would just go by the law of the country.
No, the law of the country that I'm in, that I established to be correct.
But even if it doesn't agree with the Bible, like it doesn't come from the Bible, they just
So
made
where
up a
does
law.
it? Okay, cool. So basically, give me where it says in the Bible, and then I'll give you a verse where Jesus says that you should follow the righteous leaders and listen to what they say. So if they
Well, that's what I'm
righteously give,
asking you.
one
The
second, can I
righteous leaders
finish?
are not going to Epstein Island.
If they give me a righteous law that I believe that Christ will allow me to follow, I can follow it.
Well, that's what I'm asking you. What age does the Bible give?
Well, Mary was 19, so we could start somewhere around there.
The Bible says that Mary.
Mary, so it's not like
It's not safe. She's
brothers.
19.
Mary was not 19.
How old was she?
Where does the Bible say Mary was?
Ma-
She was like 12.
No, she wasn't. So this is where you guys have got this from because you read a passage
No,
in a Catholic book. I never read the whole passage.
Wait, are you Protestant?
So you just said Mary was 19. Where are you getting? Where's the verse says Mary was 19?
He made it up.
From the Catholic Church. No, you muted me, actually.
Yeah, I did. I muted.
Wait,
I
are you
muted
Catholic?
him and you. So where does it say 19? The Catholic Church, you said.
Yeah.
Are you Catholic?
I don't need to be Catholic to take what the Catholic Church says is one of the oldest, long-standing
Wait,
Are you
organizations.
Protestant?
I'm not denominational.
That was
the
I'm a
Protestant.
Christian brother.
The Bible doesn't say 19. You just said that.
He made it
Could you
up.
take hadiths?
Yeah, but the Catholic
alright,
Church is
cool.
not a hadith. Yeah.
So one second. So one second. So you take hadiths, which are not in your Quran. You
Yeah, but who are the hadiths attributed to?
you take Quran and Sunnah?
Yeah, the hadiths are the
There's the-
statements of Muhammad. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So does Allah tell you to take Quran and Sunnah, or does Allah tell you to take the Quran and the Sahaba?
Yeah, we're
So
told,
Allah
we're, told,
says-
we're told verbatim to take from what is from Allah and His Messenger. Where does the Bible say take from Jesus and the Catholic Church?
It's
The
an
Bible.
inference.
Did you just say where does the Bible say to take from Jesus and the Catholic Church?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Quran tells
All right,
us
cool.
to
So
take.
let me break this down for you. So the Bible, so you're gonna disagree. The Bible tells me to follow Jesus.
Brother, you're deviating
Yeah,
again.
no, it's
I'm not
fine.
debating, I'm
The
answering your
Bible
question in
says
full.
follow Jesus.
You
I'm
just
answering your
said
question
that-
full.
you just said that
Am I
Mary
answering
was
this question? I'm answering this question directly.
Brother, you're going somewhere else. You just said
No,
Mary
it's
was
fine.
19. Can you just tell us where the Bible says Mary was 19? It was a simple question, bro.
Okay, can you tell me where the Bible says she wasn't 19?
Where does the Bible say
So
she wasn't 12?
I'm saying historically, in that place, in that time of age, that's the age that women got married at.
No, that's not true.
That's
bro.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is true.
Brothers, can I make a comment here?
Yeah, go on, bro. Go on.
Yeah, there's two things. In 65:4, there's no mention of young girls at all in 65:4.
Yeah, go read the
It
tafsir.
clearly mentions.
Go read the tafsir.
No,
I
brother.
don't even
let
care.
me-
Like,
let
even
me-
if it
let me-
does, I don't. There's no issue with it.
No, there's no mention. If he knows Arabic, then he knows it's not there. It's sorry, I'm just trying to remember off my head now. In Nisanikum, it means women. It does not mean girls.
Tifl. Yeah,
There's
tifl
no,
is like
there's
a
no
child.
tifl, yeah. So this argument that that it mentions underage girls, meaning below the age of 12, is incorrect and inaccurate. It's no mention of that.
Brother, go read the Quran. Go read the Quran. Do you want me to get the verse for you?
65:4.
Do you want me to get the verse for you? Do you want me to get the verse for you? You're arguing about something you probably haven't even read. The brother Heem is
No,
more
I'm
is
pretty
more
sure
is
he's
more
read it.
intelligent than you.
Okay,
And what he says
okay,
is
show
right.
us the name. Give it. No. Give us the name. Give us the word in
Yeah, because in Arabic it
Go
says
to
the
65
women. It doesn't say
Go
the
to
children.
65:4. It says the
That's what
women
it's
who
saying.
have not yet menstruated. So do you want to argue that?
Yeah,
that-
so he's saying
that-
when he
that
says
you're-
the word nisat.
that is not. That's about menopause.
No, it's not. About
Yeah, when he's
menopause.
saying
That's what
nisat,
it's about.
it's already
So one
inferring
second,
that
my
she's
brother.
an
One second.
adult.
Let me just argue with him for a second, quickly. Let me just go off his point. So you just said it's about women who hit menopause, right?
That's
Yes or
what.
no?
That's what.
No, it's a yes or no question, bro.
many
You just said
scholars-
it.
No, hang on, brother. You have to elaborate. You.
No. I'm
you
just going off
elaborating
what
on-
you just said. You just said it's talking about the women who have hit menopause, right?
That is what many scholars believe it means menopause.
Okay,
yes.
cool,
Even
cool. So
some
one
of the
second.
classical
One
scholars,
She has a
second.
disease
So
or something.
does the wording say the women who have not yet hit menstruation? So would a woman who's hit menopause have already menstruated?
Yeah, but this isn't
It
divorce.
says
So
about
like
it says about yeah. It talking
you have
about
to
those
divorce to make
women.
sure she's not pregnant. She has to menstruate before
Yes,
you can finally
yes,
cut
No,
off
no,
the
no,
and
egg.
it's
brother. Go,
about
go to
So
65-4 and read it for me,
it's
please.
irrelevant if she wait. It's irrelevant if she had menstruation 100 times before. After the divorce, she has to menstruate again so that
Brother,
we
listen,
know
you're
she's not
avoiding the point.
pregnant.
The point says
That's the
if
point.
she has not yet menstruated.
Yeah, like meaning like after you divorced her, she has
No, no,
not
no, no, no.
menstruated.
All right, cool. So once again, go to the tafsir of Ibn Kathir.
Pull it up.
The tafsir of Ibn Kathir says it's clearly talking about young girls who are not yet menstruated. So do you want to argue against your scholars now?
no.
That's
Listen,
fine.
there are
No,
So
other
you want to throw Ibn
scholars.
Kathir
Probably
away?
No,
don't.
You want to throw Ibn Kathir
no.
away?
Hang on. No. Listen.
We
First,
don't have to throw Ibn Kathir away.
No offense, brother Imam. I'm sorry for dropping you. Him. I just want to allow me to just briefly talk with Stacks, right? So Stacks, because I feel like everyone's going all over the place. From what I'm understanding, what you've tried to do, right, is you've tried to object against Islam by taking an objective look at the morality that comes from the Quran and the Sunnah, right? Is that what you do?
Yeah, well, there's plenty more we can go off.
Okay, so you made a statement that you said back then that was the norm. I can bring you documents, bro, that shows you that that's not the case.
So
That going by Roman law and history, most people, it was the norm for girls to get married around the age of 12, or in some cases even younger than that. That's what history says, right? Do you agree with that, or you disagree with
No,
that?
I disagree. So I'm gonna show. So
Yo,
if
my
you go
grandma.
search up quickly, just search up So if you go to the first century, let's say so that's like what 500 years before Muhammad, Jewish custom marriage laws, which you guys should have been following, right? Because you were people of
We're
Isaiah,
not
right?
Jews.
You're
We're
people
not
of you're
Jewish.
people of Ishmael.
No, we're not under the Mosaic
Yeah,
law.
So
the Jewish laws for the
one
Israelites.
second. Is Muhammad from the tribe of Ishmael?
He's a
Yeah.
descendant.
All right, cool. So should he be following the laws that Ishmael followed?
Yeah, Ishmael did not. The Torah is after Ishmael.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm asking you. So basically, would
Yeah.
Ishmael's tribe be following the Torah?
Ishmael's like 600 years before the Torah.
No, the Torah was given to Moses. We don't follow the Torah.
So okay, cool. One's good. So all right, cool. Let's just scrap
Ishmael's
that.
Abraham's son.
Yeah, okay, cool. I have no problem with that. What I'm trying to say to you is that according to Jewish traditions, in the first century, the girls were married around 15, 16 years old. Now that's considerably different from 9.
Well, the Talmud says you can marry them at 3.
No, it says what age does it say for consummation?
3. 3 years and 1 day.
It doesn't say that, bro. Do you want to read it and show me?
Yeah, it does in the Talmud. Hold on,
Sorry.
actually, I'll
Sorry,
go get the source. Give me a second.
One second. Is the Talmud the Torah?
Wait.
Talmud is rabbinic law, yeah.
Do I follow the Talmud?
Stacks, you keep doing this, bro. Like
Well, look, the Torah doesn't give an age.
One moment, bro. Stacks, like you keep. I asked you a simple question, and you just you
I
just
answered
made
it.
it up, and you said that we as Ishmaelites. I'm not even an Ishmaelite. You're saying that we should have been going by the law of Moses, which is just insane. I don't know why you would say that. Like, I can show you historical documents that say that going by Roman law alone, it was common for girls to marry at 12, or in some cases even younger, right? And it was only within the last 130 years that the age was officially set at 16.
All right, cool. Brother, can you show me in the 7th century that the normal age to marry a female was 9 years old?
I can actually show you
Yeah, go on
church
search.
documents.
No.
of them.
No, one second. Just show me that basically in the 7th century, outside of Arabia, people were marrying people at 9 years old and consummating.
Yeah, okay, one sec, wait there. Go on, him. You can talk. One sec.
Yeah, I got the source. Hold on. Yeah. Can you make me big screen?
Him, you got break screen, bro.
Yeah, I'm just showing him stacks.
So why are you showing me the Talmud? I don't follow the Talmud, brother. It's like me showing you
None of us
unauthentic
follow the
hadiths.
Talmud.
like me
You're
showing you
talking about.
unauthentic hadiths.
Here's what you're talking about.
Those
Wait,
are Jewish
Stacks.
traditions, bro. That's
No,
why
you're
the
talking
Talmud,
about Jewish.
I don't count the Talmud as our books.
Wait, did the first
You're not-
century
you're- you're-
Jews?
you're
Wait,
not-
wait, check
you're
it
not
out.
an
Did the
Israelite.
first
You're not
century
even a Jew. What are you
Jews
talking
take
about?
the Talmud as authoritative?
Did all of them?
Yes. All
Yeah,
of
bro.
them.
It's their rabbinical writings. Yeah.
There's nothing to do with me.
You're not. You're not an
Mishnah,
Israelite.
bro.
Of course
Yeah,
it
it
is.
has nothing to do with you. That's fine. But you're talking about first century Jews because you're talking about Mary. And you said that at you're saying that they couldn't get married until they were
Oh, no, I
12
said
or
they can't
15.
consummate. I said they can't consummate.
It says here, it's betrothed through intercourse, who is 3 years and 1 day. This is the minimum age. 3 years and 1 day.
So why? That's not what it says in the Torah, bro. Go read
The Torah doesn't have an age.
Why are you bringing me the Talmud? It's like me bringing you
No,
Shia
the
scripture. Are you
Torah,
gonna accept it?
because you say
Are you gonna accept
that's
Shia
not what it
scriptures?
says in the Torah.
Are you gonna accept Shia
You're saying
scriptures?
that's not what it says in the Torah,
Yeah, it's not what it says in the
and
Torah.
this is not. The Torah doesn't have an age.
Okay, cool. So why are you bringing me the Talmud?
Stacks, you're
Because
not.
this
you're
is
not-
this
you're
is
not-
authoritative
One
to
second,
first
brother.
century
Is
Jews.
the Talmud
Stacks,
from
you're
God?
not. You're not getting the point, Stacks. There are scientific cases of it, but I don't think people normally
Brother,
do
you just
that.
said
Yeah.
it's a rare case, and now you're dodging the point. In the
No,
norm,
but I'm saying it's rare because I don't think people are out here just doing that, bro. But yeah,
okay,
I mean,
just do a quick
scientifically,
Google
it's
search.
possible. Yeah.
I know what
Yeah,
it is.
bro.
I know
I
it's
mean, it
possible.
is.
I know it's possible.
Yeah, I
I'm not
mean,
disputing that.
the youngest mother was like 4 or something in history. I don't know, bro.
I
Yeah,
think it was about 8.
I think she was younger than that, like Medina something from Mexico, but she was like 4 or 5. Yeah,
All right, cool.
but
This may be a
again,
rare
bro,
case.
that's not the norm. Yeah, that's not. I mean, people
All
are
right,
not
brother. Let me ask you a
normally
question. Let
doing
me
that.
ask you a question quickly. We have PDFs, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Are we having a ton of children pop up pregnant?
No, because they're not doing that.
Okay, but they are doing that.
What, like, bro? We're from London. How many PDFs are able to be PDFs, bro? It's rare.
Yeah, there is, bro, and in America as well, and in Thailand, there was a man going around and doing it from London.
Right, but you would say that's
All
not
right,
the
cool.
norm, though, right?
So what I'm trying to get to is that in the norm, are you able to get pregnant before you menstruate?
No, wait, hold on. Let me just go back to what you were saying. We're both from London. Like, we don't let that happen. Like, that's not happening.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you don't let it happen; it's happening somewhere.
And if you're asking about,
No, you cannot get pregnant before menstruation. Period.
I think you can as well. Like, I think scientifically, like, it is
No,
possible.
you can. It's called micro something. I can't remember. It's a very rare case, basically.
Yeah, but I mean, as if you're talking about like, you're talking mostly about menstruation. But I mean, there are like bare cases of teenage pregnancy within the UK. Like, there is a lot.
Bro, we're not talking about teenage. We're talking about
Yeah, but
menstruation.
that's post menstruation.
Yeah, he's talking about post menstruation.
All right, cool. So we're all under the agreement that you cannot conceive a child pre-menstruation, right? Normally.
No, you just said you can. Scientifically, you
No,
can.
I'm saying in a rare case, brother. It's like for me saying to you, can you win the lottery? Yes, you can, but it's a 1 in a million chance, brother. Are you gonna win it today if you play today? Probably not. So that's
Yeah, but
that's
I'm
the
saying-
sort
Yeah,
of just
menstruation is literally the cycle that
Yeah.
woman's body goes through when it prepares itself for actually being able to conceive a child.
So what I'm saying to you is, Stax, like, scientifically, it's not the norm for human beings to desire females that are not visibly gone through menstruation.
Okay, cool.
But
So one
there
second,
are individuals that do, but I'm just saying it would be rare. Like, that doesn't happen a lot. So there
Okay,
wouldn't
brother,
be a
this
lot
is
of
the whole point I'm just trying to get to is that even if you go by the Roman law, you guys are still doing it younger than the Romans because they clearly say the woman has to be of menstruation age and be able
That's
to produce
pagan law.
children. So you're worse than the pagans because
No,
you don't even need to hit
Stax,
menstruation.
Wait, why are you using pagan law as
Stax.
authoritative?
Hold on, wait, Stax.
'Cause
The
he just
Roman
brought
law,
up-
Stax. The Roman law said that in its early incarnations, it was flexible. There were marriages taking place younger than that.
Okay, cool. So what's your point?
So it's flexible. Like, there's no real age on it. Like, it's just
Okay,
up to
cool.
you.
One second. So you're saying in its infancy, when everything wasn't fully settled out and they couldn't stamp out all the vagabonds and people that are running around the towns with swords hanging from their hands, and they couldn't put everyone under control. At that time, people were just doing what they wanted. But when they formally decided the law, just like the Prophet Muhammad formally decided on, or Allah formally decided on what the Quran should say, right? When it was formally decided, they had to hit menstruation age and they had to be able to bear children. Now, I'm saying to you in the Quran, it says they don't even need to do that. So
No,
they
no,
have
no,
to,
no,
so,
that's-
they,
no, no,
so they're going to be
no,
younger.
wait,
They're going to be younger
Stax,
now.
what's the argument?
In Roman law? No, that in Roman law they didn't say that.
Wait,
like,
SF, like, let's
You
not
just read it,
decide
bro.
what's the argument?
So basically, he just read it out, and it says clearly when they establish the law, the woman has to be able to produce
Let's say-
children and menstruate. So I'm saying in Quran
Yeah,
verse
let's say
65:4,
that's not
they
the
don't
argument.
need to have menstruated.
No, that's not what
So
that-
basically,
Stax.
what I'm saying is your morals are worse than those you call
what's the
pagans.
argument?
no,
your morals
no,
are worse than
Stax,
those you call
Stax,
pagans.
Stax,
What's the argument for that?
That's not what it said, Stax. That's
Okay,
literally
cool.
not
So
what
read
it
it
said.
out to me
No,
again,
let's say
brother.
even if it said that. SF, let's say even if it said that. What's the argument?
Read it out to me
No,
again.
no,
'Cause
bro.
I'm not saying that.
There's no point entertaining it. Like Stacks, look, the reason why I brought this up, right, is because obviously the Romans like to document a lot of things. This was a global phenomena. Like for most of man's history, there has been no law on there has been no age for marriage.
Bro,
That's
you're
been
ducking now. You're ducking. You brought this up as an example, and now you're ducking from your own example.
no. I read something to you, and you're trying to say it read something
All
else.
right,
It didn't
cool.
even read that.
I just done a quick search, right? And it says during the 7th century Arabia, the average age of consummation for girls was often 14 to 18. So Muhammad at 9 is very low from that age.
How would they even know that?
Yeah, that's fine.
What
What's
is
the
what is
argument?
the source on that? Because I don't
Yeah.
believe that. I think that's it's safe to say that like throughout history, the average age of consummation was probably around 12 or 13.
Especially in the desert, bro, where people die young.
Brother, in the 1st century, people were living to 90 years old.
What?
That was rare. That's why an old man is like super
No, it's
respected
called
because
the
he survived.
bottleneck theory, where basically if you survive out of a young age, then you will most likely survive until a late age.
Like Stacks, I'm literally reading.
Also, no, people didn't used to die young. What ends up happening is when you account for the young ages, right?
Oh, the
What people
average
speak
goes
about
down?
colloquially, yeah, it's averaged out with infant mortality, not with old people. If you live to 40, you usually would live to 60.
That's what I just said. It's called the bottleneck theory.
Wait, Stacks, like you never gave an argument though. Like you just been yapping about ages.
I have given you an argument.
So yeah,
What's the argument?
My argument
Stacks,
is that
another
he's worse than the pagans he brought up
Okay, why?
because they at least wait to menstruation age and
Okay, what's the
women to
argument
be-
that not waiting? Okay, what's the argument that not waiting to
literally read
menstruation
to
is
you.
I
bad?
just told you, brother. It destroys their body.
Wait, what is it?
I
It
literally
destroys
Oh
their
wait,
body.
stacks. I'm not Muslim. I technically think, by the way, SF, with all due respect, I technically think that Muhammad did have BDF tendencies, but aside from that, Islam doesn't provide consent for a man to do it before
We
menstruation.
just read it out. So
It
go read
requires
Quran 65:4.
menstruation.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. So 65:4
What do you mean it
says.
doesn't?
Okay, look,
So
it's
six-
fine.
go read
Look,
Quran
Stackz,
65:4.
I just want the argument. You
Yes.
said Muhammad SAW is worse
Bring
than
it
the
up,
Romans
Stackz, or
because
bring it up.
So just go type in on Google Quran 65:4.
oh my God, he's not giving an argument. He's just going
Wait, what's
running
no?
back to
Because
this.
he's asking me a question, so I want to know what's your
I
problem.
like forget that. Like address me, bro. I'm the Muslim.
Just wait. I wanna see what he's versing, because I disagree with him.
65:4.
He's already agreed.
Yeah.
That's what it says.
Yeah, I don't even care, bro. Like, cause you're not giving an argument.
My argument is that you're destroying the girl's body and her mind.
Okay, what and how is that?
If you get a 40-year-old man entering and controlling a 6-year-old girl, and she's under Islamic law, right? So as your wife, you're allowed to beat her and lock her in the house.
What, you have an
and-
issue with that now?
and keep her from her parents. A 6-year-old,
Well, that sounds like a different topic. Yeah.
a 6-year-old,
Bro,
that's the
yeah.
right to do that to them.
Wait,
That's-
did her father agree to it?
It doesn't matter if her father agreed to it. It's all right.
Why? Wait,
So once
why?
again, if I go speak to someone right now, and their father agrees to something, I can do whatever I want to them. So your father,
yeah, I mean,
their
does
father didn't agree
yeah,
for you
yeah.
to beat
So like,
their
does
daughter.
anyone love like wait? Does anyone love like the girl more than the father? Maybe the mother.
Would their father agree for you to beat the daughter?
So
Well,
you,
like,
so you-
we can
so
talk
now- so
about beating.
now-
It's
so
not
now
like you can't
now-
beat her to where she has like
wait,
she's damaged.
One second, wait. So now
Doesn't
you
say
have an
that, bro.
issue with Stacks. Now you have an issue
The
with
Prophet said that.
Bro, am I even talking on my own live right here, bro? Can you guys hear me? Are you guys having a problem hearing me?
Yeah, SF, don't get distracted by his like things.
Yeah, now he's talking about that.
He's
like,
throwing
Stacks.
stuff out. Like, don't get distracted by it.
Yeah, no, he keeps
not
doing
getting
that.
distracted,
Stacks.
bro.
So,
What are you showing? I can't see anything, SF.
So
no,
go
I
to
was
Quran
just going to show
65:4 and read
Stacks
the tafsir.
about how many documents of the church marrying children. Like, there's so many. It's been documented. Like all
Oh, of
throughout the
course,
century.
you have about 6 cases in a century. That's crazy. You have about 6 cases in a
No,
day
no,
in
no, hold
Arabia.
on. No, hold
W.
on. When you get to the later centuries, bro, this is the 12th century. There's more and more documentation, bro. Like the list just keeps getting longer and longer.
Okay, what's your point?
Like they hardly even had paper back then.
What's your
But Stacks, look, the point is, bro, look, we've shown you historical documents. Everybody on the panel is agreeing. For some reason, you don't want to agree. Now you're having an issue with the husband's right to physically discipline his wife. You're just all over the place, bro. Like
I'm not
I
all
don't
over the
think-
place.
talking about?
Heem's accepting
Wait,
what I'm saying, so I'm saying I don't need to argue about it anymore.
You're
You
saying
keep
that
going
the
back to it.
Bible
no,
to
you're
argue
not
about
giving
it.
stacks. You're not tracking.
Wife,
You're not giving an argument. You're
I'm
just
not giving
citing.
up.
Yeah, sure, but if I just
one
stole
moment.
from
Okay,
you, is it
one
bad?
moment. One moment, guys. So Stax,
Brother just said it's harm bad.
yeah,
That's crazy.
you're going by the harm principle, right? Physically and psychologically, right? That's what you're going by, right? There's no data for that. Like we don't
There's
have
no
data
data.
for that.
There's no data for that.
No,
Yeah, that's
There's
like
no
a
data
new
for traumatized children.
philosophical.
no. So the only cases that you can go to are cases of, like there's no actual data, observable data that actually supports that. It's just grape cases within the Western world. So obviously, if you grape someone, bro, there's going to be physical and mental trauma. We're not talking about people that have been married. Like, I mean, Heem, how old was your nan when she got married?
10.
And she was fine, right?
She has 7 kids. They're still
Yeah.
married. She's old now. Yeah, mashallah.
Yeah, like you're just gonna go to grape cases, bro, within the Western world. But there's no data to support that.
So there's no data to support it. Is that what you're trying to say?
Bro, I've looked into the studies, like the psychological studies. They're usually conducted within the global south, and they often come back as inconclusive. They
So
can't
what
really
you're
tell.
saying is it's perfectly normal for us in this day and age to marry premenstrual girls and consummate with them.
Well, you're going by
Yes.
you're going by the harm principle. Right?
Now what? Wait. Now what, Stacks?
That's
crazy, bro.
Wait, Stacks.
That's
Now what?
crazy. That is crazy.
Wait, why is it crazy?
At least you're
Now
standing
what?
with your prophet. I agree. I agree on you standing with your prophet.
Wait,
Standing
Stacks.
with him.
Give the argument now. Now I'm
I just
standing
told
on
you
it. Now what?
the harm argument.
What's the argument?
The harm argument, the psychological damage, and the physical damage to their body. But once again,
Yeah,
are you
but you
going
didn't
to
prove why
host?
harm
Once
is
again,
bad.
host. Are you going to deny that there's harm caused to the body of a premenstrual girl if she consummates a marriage?
If it's done correctly with her husband, then no, there wouldn't be.
Stacks, bro. There can be harm if she's
you
an
get a
older woman.
6-year-old, if you get a 6-year-old,
Yeah.
and you have a man, yes, in his lust, doing whatever he's doing, will it cause harm to the child?
No. So no, it wouldn't. So Stacks, it would be like me asking you, how do Batty man cheat? Like, how do they do it?
They damage themselves. They cause
They
us
don't,
harm.
bro. If there's proper preparation done pre-hand, then they don't. There's no damage.
Brother, you sound like you know too much
I'm
about
saying,
this.
bro, this whole discussion is bro. Unfortunately, I know too much about it. This whole discussion is mad. But what
Brother,
I'm
so
saying to you,
once again. So you're trying to argue that there's no harm being done to a child if an older man sleeps with her.
no, if the husband takes proper care, there's preparation. I mean,
Right.
we're just talking about biology. No, there wouldn't be, because then
Stacks,
how would
is
gay
it-
people do it?
Is it possible to do it without causing harm?
Question: if I have a foot of wood, is it possible for me to do it without harm?
Wait, Stacks. Is it possible to do it without causing harm?
If I have a foot of wood, is it possible for me to do it without harm?
Stacks, chill. Don't be saying that.
Stacks, is it possible to do it without causing harm?
No.
It's impossible?
Brother, are you?
Wait,
I don't even know how
no,
to
just
argue
answer
about
that.
this, bro. This is
Wait,
crazy, bro.
Stacks. Let me ask you, yeah. If like you said, if you had a foot of wood, yeah, if you're well endowed in that area, bro, there's women that have a problem in their 20s and 30s, bro. Like,
Yes, so
Yeah,
when
you're
they're
gonna cause-
smaller,
they're not gonna be able to
and their
walk,
body's
bro.
way smaller, then what's going to be
bro.
happening to them?
Exactly. So yeah, but then again, there's women that can do it, and you can go chat to them about how they're able to do it, bro. Like, you get me? Like, they'll tell you in it. I don't know, man. This conversation is just
Okay,
crazy.
wait, Stacks, can I now give the argument against Christianity?
Sure. Which one do you want to give that you can chop off your wife
No,
off, your wife's hand?
No, I'm gonna give one that you've never heard.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
All right, check it out. Premise 1, God cannot spiritually die. Premise 2, Jesus Christ spiritually died. Conclusion, Jesus is not God.
Okay, cool. Well, you're wrong there. Jesus experienced the human death. So,
Yeah, so what's the wages of sin?
Let me go back to your Quran quickly. Can I quote your Quran? That martyrs and
Bro,
treated
yeah,
dead.
like,
so
right,
don't call
Oh my
them
God,
dead.
Stacks,
you're not gonna
martyrs
respect.
are
Who's
not
running,
dead, so
bro?
don't call them dead.
We've been entertaining you, bro. One question after another. Let him
Okay,
just
cool.
address Christianity for a moment, bro.
So he answered my question. He asked me a question and I answered it.
Bro, we've literally answered every question you've had.
Okay,
bro.
wait, you said Jesus Christ only experienced human death, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do humans spiritually die?
No. Unless they go to
Oh, really? So, like, wait, are you saved?
after Jesus, yeah.
Okay, like, so, and I'm not saved, right?
You're not saved, you don't embrace Jesus.
Yeah, right. So I'm not saved.
Mm-hmm.
Are we both gonna physically die?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it the second death that you're saved from?
Yeah.
Is that second death spiritual death?
It's your soul being tortured.
Yeah. So do humans die spiritual death?
No, unless you get.
Oh wait, am I a
No,
human?
you can. You can. I'm saying you. I'm not saying you can't. But I'm saying
Okay.
when
Yeah.
you
So
die,
that
you don't
humans do
experience
die
spiritual death.
spiritual death unless they're saved, right?
No, their soul's tortured.
They die spiritually unless they're saved.